Get better or get broke. You need to make a decision right now in your life. Are you going to improve or squander your opportunity and stay broke? Unfortunately, thousands of people have this choice in wholesaling real estate today. And honestly, hundreds of thousands, if not over a million wholesalers. I don't know the exact number of wholesalers out here on the planet. I know it's hundreds of thousands because we have over 250,000 active students. And so I'm guessing probably a million people every single day that are wholesalers, men and women, have the decision to make. Am I going to improve the day and get closer to getting my first wholesaling deal? Or am I going to become closer to being broke? I know this sounds stupid to a point, but it's really I don't say big words, but like the antithesis of going out here and getting rich and making money in wholesaling. Now, I don't like saying big words because you shouldn't be saying big words to sellers sometimes. You don't want to be talking over them, but like it's the best word. The point of becoming rich and really the way of getting to there is by becoming better every single day. And when I ask people if they are doing it, either they are or they're not. And if they are not, they're becoming broke. They're becoming a disgrace to their family and honestly closer to the way where they won't get anything successful done in their life. And so what I want to do today is really share exactly why you are not at the point you need to be and how to get there. And so there's one clear point. It's get better or become broke. Get better or get broke. Which one are you doing? Which one are you making decisions today on where to be? This is a constant battle you must face every day. And this is a battle where a lot of men lose and a lot of women lose. And a lot of women do well and they don't do well, right? A lot of people get stuck, okay? They don't know what to do. They don't know where to do this, right? And the truth is either you make this conscious decision to get better or to become broke. And I get a lot of people upset. But the honest truth is it's your choice. And I'm not here to say, oh, you're broke because you chose to be a broke boy and you're never going to change and all rah, you suck. That's not the point. But the point is, in wholesaling real estate, no one's going to tell you. They're going to pat you on the head, say you pay me 10 grand. It's okay. Everything's tough. Oh, man. I got to give you the hard stuff. No sugarcoating, right? It's your choice right now to improve or not to improve. That is it. I'm not saying you're broke because you deserve to be, but I'm saying to the best of in the nicest way possible, it's because of the choices you've made. And the only time I've gone from not making money wholesaling to making money or making, $50,000 a month or $400,000 in a month were the choices I've made. And it's clearly a choice you make. And some choices take a little more balls than others. I'll say that. But it's the choice you make that'll make everything the difference. And so every day you get that choice of what to do. Either improve your skills, get closer to that first deal, that 100th deal, that 1,000th deal, or stay broke and stay the same. This is what you have to choose right now. It's not crazy. It makes the change. And so what's the best way to improve? What's the best way to tell everyone starting out? What do you do? Number one, anyone starting right now in wholesaling, you want to become elite. I want to be just like you, Zach. Well, I get that all the time. I get two things asked of me every single time. Last live event I did. Number one, I want to be just like you, and you're a lot taller in person than I thought. Everyone thinks I'm like 5'1". I don't know why. When they watch my videos and they see me, they're like, I thought you were really short. I'm like, I'm not a wholesaling guru. What do you think that? But there's two assumptions made about me. And the first thing's the second one's just funny. But everyone thinks Rick's like 5'2" also. I don't understand it. But like the first part's like, I want to be just like you, Zach. And I love getting that question because you want to be just like me? Well, do what I did. I want your results, but I don't want to. I said I want to be like you and I want to do what you've done, but I don't want to do the work that you've done to get there, right? And it's the truth. And so my number one thing is if you want to be like me, you just have to improve every day. And so my number one thing for new wholesalers watching this is talk to 30 sellers every day. At this point, I don't care what you do to get to there. I don't care if you're calling, you're texting, you're doing Facebook at this point. Something stupid, okay? If you can talk to 30 contacts a day, 30 sellers, that's all I'm asking you, 30 sellers every day. You compound that every single day, you will improve 1% a day by doing that. I promise anyone watching this, you will improve your skills 1% every single day by doing this. If you compound 1% a day, you get about a 37.8x growth. That's where you see people that are like brand new, they suck, but they get 37.8 times better in a year. And they get another 38 times better, and then another 38 times better. I mean, once you get to 100 times better, there's no way you're not going to become successful. There's no way you're not going to get rich. There's no way you're not going to consistently get deals every single month. It just doesn't happen. All right? It's like video games. I know I used the video game example, but I think a lot of kids, I'm calling you a kid if you're under the age of 25, even though I'm 24, right? But it's just like a video game. I don't know one kid who plays Fortnite 2 hours a day, every single day for 3 years straight that isn't somewhat good at the game. Okay? It's the truth. All right? I don't know one guy that puts 2 hours in every single day on Call of Duty or Madden and 2 hours a day, every single day for 3 years straight and just isn't insanely better. Or they can't beat the average player. It's the truth. Same thing in any sport you ever watch, right? If you're boxing, if you do 2 hours a day of boxing for 3 years straight, you're going to be better on third year than you are the second year and the first year. That is it. And so your growth will get to the point where it makes zero sense for you not to be making $10,000 every single month in wholesaling if you just put in the work. It is, I don't know anyone that talks to 30 sellers a day for 2 years straight that isn't making $5,000 a month. That isn't at least clearing that. So what's your excuse? Because it'd be insane if you're not making that kind of money for doing that. And I don't find anyone that's doing that, right? Because just the art of talking to a seller that wants to sell their property, and you at least have some script that I have at freewholesaling.com, right? You're just improving your game. You're improving your closing skills. You're improving your marketing skills, your cold calling skills. You're going to figure out what lists are working, what isn't working. You just get better. And you get incrementally better. You don't get like insanely, but like incrementally, you just get better and better and better and better. And the thing is, you really think about it hard, athletes would die for this opportunity, okay, to just get 1% better. Can you imagine getting 30 times better as a running back every single year for like 6 years straight? You can't do that. The athletes can't do that, right? Their bodies are confined to this mold of like, there's only a certain amount you can do as an athlete, right? There's only a certain amount you can lift, bodybuilding, right? Like you're confined. But the cool thing about money, all right, is there's no confinement in money. There's no shot clock on how much money you can make. There's no timer, right? You're not like a running back where you're kind of done at 34 years old, right? Like you keep making money in wholesaling till you're 90, right? It's funny. And you don't regress in business. You don't regress as a wholesaler, right? You don't, at the age of 34, you're like, oh, you're an old man now. You're just going to start regressing. No, you actually make more money. And so that's the point of being a wholesaler and gaining your skills and talking to sellers is you just get better. And so me at 24 now, right, I'm way better than when I started at 16. I've had a lot of years in this game, right? But I think it has shown, and I mean, the amount of money I made has shown. And just like me getting better, 1% better, like when I made $100,000 at 16 years old, you compound about 12%. We had a crazy bull run. So let's be 12% to be conservative. It's probably closer to 20. Think of that $100,000 I invested when I started out at $100,000, 20% for 8 years straight. It's a good amount of money. And it just compounds. I don't do anything with that. Like it just compounds. It's rental income for me. Like it don't stop. And so I'm telling you, like once you make it, you invest it compounds. It's a beautiful thing. Same thing with your skills in your business. It compounds and you just start making more money. And so you just got to learn, man, like make moves or make excuses. I love having conversations with young bucks, new wholesalers, people telling me why they're not rich or why they're not here or they're going to take to get there. And at the end of the day, it's a choice you make to improve or be broke. But really, you make the moves or you make the excuses. And that is it. I hate excuses. I hate, oh, I can't do this because of this or because of that or because of this or because. Hey, a lot of people love putting things in their mind, right? I mean, last week, I had a young whippersnapper tell me, Zach, it's too hot outside to reverse drive for dollars. I'm like, bro. And I told him, quote, so you go from your air-conditioned house into your air-conditioned car, and you spend 15 brutal seconds outside to put a stick in out, and then you go back into your air-conditioned car. And I ain't gonna go beat up anyone, but it was last week, and that day I went to the gym, and I was in the sauna. It was like 50 degrees in there for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, it's 95 degrees outside. It's like, I went through 15 minutes in a sauna, and I wish I can just 15 seconds in a hot sauna and then come back in my air condition. And it's like, as long as you stay hydrated, I don't see. But the problem is your brain will tell yourself that it's too hot, can't drive for dollars today. It's like, really think about that. Really think hard. Are you really, is that really the real reason why you can't reverse drive for dollars if you got to drink water? Because I know some construction workers in Arizona that they do it, and that's the funniest thing to me. It's like, you got a hat, got your water. I don't see the reason why you can't do it. And then, we can't compare Arizona heat to 95 degrees with, 70% humidity in the summer for me putting bandit signs out and reverse driving for dollars back in the day. We can compare all day to that, but you just make the moves or you make excuses. And I promise you, for that guy watching and anyone else watching, there's a 17-year-old version. Think of a 16-year-old me or a 17-year-old me that's in your market right now that's hungry. He wants to make a name for himself. He wants to make $100,000 because he knows that $100,000 compounded by the time he's 24 is going to be at least $1 million. He's going to be a millionaire by the moves he makes right now. Do you think he cares if it's hot outside? Oh, it's hot outside. Where I can't go. He don't care. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get rich because he knows that his destiny is not to go work at a Cracker Barrel for the rest of his life. He knows his destiny is to go out here and become a millionaire with wholesaling real estate. That's what he knows, or she knows, right? You make the moves or you make the stupid excuses. You choose what you want to do at the end of the day. You get to choose what man or woman you become at the end of the day. You can choose to become a loser that quits this business. It's too hard for me. It's insert excuse why you can't get rich. The vast majority of people can't get rich in wholesaling because the vast majority of people don't want to get rich. That's the truth. We got plenty of hard workers out here. I promise you. Okay. The guy, the line worker, the guy working the oil rig, right? These guys and gals are working way harder than us wholesalers. But we've chosen to work hard at a specific thing. And that's the truth. And so you make moves or you make excuses during the day. You choose to, when you wake up in the morning, are going to make moves or make excuses. It's as simple as that. And so ask yourself, what actionable steps to improve and get better so I can make more money in wholesaling real estate? What do I do? How do I do it? What are my choices? Let's talk about it. Number one, I would tell everyone, and this is just in general, talk to sellers daily. I'm going to tell you what to do. Talk to sellers on a daily basis. Simple as that, right? Right? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Talk to sellers daily. Talk to cash buyers daily. I'd say if you can talk to cash buyers daily and you can talk to sellers daily, you're improving. Now, here's the kicker. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care, okay? Let me repeat myself. I don't care what it is you're doing to do that point. Just do it. Sound like Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. But just do it. Like, I try for dollars, reverse try for dollars, cold call, text, Facebook ad. At this point, we're not going to get into what I think is better or worse. And let's not get into this right now. Let's get into the things right now that you can do to actually start improving. Just talk to sellers. And we got some people that hop on these live streams, right? I know a couple of people in my mind right now, all right, that they say, Zach, I'll do anything to get rich like you. I'll do anything. And so I've invited a couple people. And there's a couple people on here that should be coming on. I got about 2 or 3 people that say they promise me they're going to hop on every single live stream I have on my personal channel. And they're going to report back to me that they talk to 40 sellers every single month. I'm sorry, every single week, right? And it's funny because I'll always have 4 or 5 people that promise to check in on me every single week because I do that for free here on the channel because I'm not a stupid wholesaling guru. And the funny part is if I get 5 a week, that's probably, let's say they fall off, they come back on, about 300 a year that hop on and say, Zach, I'll talk to you every single week. At the end of the day, it always ends up being like 10. Okay? About 10. That at the end of the day, they actually talk to me once a week. And those 10 people on the YouTube channel, they always make 100K. Like they always do. And they're like, Zach, I can't believe it. That's it. I can't believe it. Made 10 grand first deal. Zach, I can't believe that the $20,000 deal came. Zach, I can't believe it. I made 40,000. Zach, I can't believe I made 100K my first year. Huh. That's crazy. Right? I just posted today, Marvin, $30,000, took him 6 months. But that I promise you, his next $30,000 deal is probably going to be in 14 days. Because once you crack the code and you start getting it, it starts happening. And the funniest part is once you make that commitment to yourself that you're going to improve every day and you're going to market every day and you're going to start talking to sellers more every single day, it just happens. And so I invite this will get maybe 1,000 views, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many views it gets, right? On average, probably 2,000 views is my guess. This video, maybe 3,000. I don't know. Bring up to 5. I don't care. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, right? But like, if I'll have 2,000 or 3,000 people watch this video, I've invited 3,000 people watching this to hop on when I have my Zach Ginn YouTube channel as my personal channel. I post my Streamyard link. And at the end of the streams, you can talk to me and we can have a conversation and I can help you become a better wholesaler. I charge $0 for this. I won't gatekeep any information. Even the people that are in like Flipbook Plus that come to the events and I talk to them, they'll tell you, like Zach says the same information, but he kind of tailors it to me. It's personal one-on-one. It's different. And I just send him a JV deal. I get it for free. But and I post all my live events on YouTube because I just don't care. The information should always be free to the people. And that's what I'm doing it for the people that have no money that want to get there. That's why you're watching this probably. But here's the thing. Like I'm inviting those people just to hop on and talk to me for free. I don't care. I want anything. And I'm inviting 3,000 people to hop. Like I invite you guys to talk to me one-on-one for free. 15 minutes talk to me like this, like probably have to pay $500 if I was going to charge that, or $1,000, right? I'm not going to say it. I don't want to, I don't want to expose gurus out here. This isn't a real estate guy, or maybe he is. He's charging $400 for a 15-minute phone call. I think everyone in the comments know who I'm talking about, but like, I would never do that. $15, $500 is not worth 15 minutes of my time. My time's worth a lot more. But when I talk to you and that message reaches 3,000 people, and maybe I get 10 deals sent from me and I make, I don't know, if I split it, maybe 70 grand from that little talk, it's worth my time, worth about 15 minutes, right? And so that's the way I do it. But like, you would have to pay $700 talking to me for 15 minutes for most cases. And that's how much I'm making doing it on YouTube, right? I'm making way more than on YouTube because you got to send me JV deals, which I'm grateful for. But like, you have this gift and you won't talk to me, but the ones that do, they always get the results. And so I implore everyone watching this, like hop on, talk to me. I post a Streamyard link. You can see it in the comments section. Talk to me. And when you talk to me, you'll figure out like, wow, Zach actually talks to me. Wow. But, oh, wait, he told me to do this thing. I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. Of course, but I'm telling you, I know it works. And so I don't care what you do to get to that point. Talk to 30 sellers every single day. Drive for dollars, reverse drive for dollars, cold call, do something with the government list. At this point, just talk to sellers. That's all I'm telling you to do. I can't beg you to do it, but I'm telling you just to do it. And I promise you, do it every single day. You'll make a lot of money wholesaling. Okay. Just stop the sorry stories. Stop the stories you telling yourself, I can't do it because of this. It's difficult. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. My back hurts. I always promise you, and I say this dead in your eye right now, there's always a man or woman who has a worse off situation than you that ended up doing way better than you in wholesaling. Always. I don't care what you tell me. All right. Oh, yeah. And I'm not saying this isn't not a bad thing, but like, I get people telling me, Zach, I'm a single dad. You don't understand. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not a single dad. I don't understand that. But I can give you a single mom of 3 that's clearing $40K a month. Like I can do that, right? And so yeah, no, maybe I'm not a single dad, but I've helped plenty of single moms of 2, 3, 4 kids clear $40,000 a month wholesaling real estate from home. So just like there's always somebody with a worse off situation than you. And so you have to understand whatever excuse you want to say that to somebody with a worse off situation. They're not going to care about your problems. They got way bigger problems than you. There's people watching this right now that have terminal illnesses and they can't do anything. And you're going to sit there and have the audacity to look at me in the eye and say, my life's terrible. Today's okay. Oh, wait. It drives me crazy. And I'm not, this is even wholesaling to a point. If you have the gall to tell me that today was just an okay day and your family member's okay and you're all healthy, how dare you do that? You have an opportunity to be alive today. You have an opportunity right now to make a change for you and most importantly, your family. And you are squandering the opportunity right now because you have these sorry stories in your mind of why you can't get there. It's absolutely disrespectful. It's brutal to your family. And it's honestly it's pitiful to yourself. My job here to tell you is to stop the excuses you're making to yourself. Someone had it worse. Get over it. That's the point of being a man. It's the point of being the woman that you need to be in wholesaling. The excuses it's not going to serve you. It's not, I promise you. It's only a stepping stone to your journey. And so stop the stories. I'm sick of it. I get it all the time. And at this point, I can just bring up stories that people have worse off than you that got to that point. And so I get plenty of people say, but Zach, you don't get it. You don't get it. Yes, there's people worse off than me, but that's the point. I told you, everyone has it. There's people that have a way worse situations than me starting out. And I love it when people go out here and give me an excuse that's worse off than me. Let me show you someone else. I mean, I got homeboys out here in wheelchairs reverse drawing for dollars clearing $10K a month. Like, I want to know what's your problem. We can go all day on this, okay? We can go all day. We can go to the boys making $30,000 wholesaling probates in Trinidad and Tobago. Like, where are we gonna go here? I got my guys in Guyana making 10 grand a month sending me checks. So like, where are we gonna be at this point, okay? And Guyana is a beautiful country, so I'm not saying it's a bad place, but like, it's a little harder than you living in Kansas City right now, and it's hot outside, okay? Just being honest. So like I've said before, nobody truly cares about your issues, so don't bring that with you to wholesaling. It does not serve you. You saying that, oh, it's such a hard day to your seller. Your seller does not care about your baby mama drama, okay? Your seller does not care that you're tired today. Your seller cares about what you can do for them, helping them out. That's what your seller cares about. Seriously. And so do not bring your sorry stories to your sellers, because once you bring your sorry stories to me, you're going to bring it to your seller. You ain't closing no stupid deal. You help the seller out. You are positive. You have a smile on your face. You are someone that can connect with them. That is the point. It's hard for you. It's hard for anyone. Some water here. To connect with somebody that just makes sorry excuses all day. So stop doing it. And the most important part in wholesaling And this is my personal shout out to the social media people out here. What is done in the darkness will always be shown to the light. And what I mean by this is so many people love to grab their phones and say, bro, I'm grinding. I'm cold calling. I'm driving for dollars. I'm reverse trying for dollars. I'm getting it, man. That stuff drives me crazy. Same thing, people in the gym posting that they're at the gym. Show off your guns, okay? Don't show off the gym. You at the gym. Show off the results, man. Like, seriously. And do a little steroid test while you're at it. Some of these people are a little crazy, like it's so funny. And we got 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 wholesaling gurus in my mind that are on roids right now. But let's not get into it right now. Let's not get into that. Let's not get in that talk right now. No, let's not get into it right now. Okay, we got the info. So what is done in the darkness will always be put in the light. And if you're a person that wants to be showing off your grind or your goal or what you're doing right, I tell you to keep your goals private, unless you're talking to someone that actually can understand what you're going through. Keep your grind private. Keep it all under wraps, right? I don't know. Did Nas say this? I forgot who said it, but I forgot who said this line. It was, real G's move in silence like lasagna. I forgot who said. I got to look it up. Some of the comments can tell me, right? But that's one of the truest quotes, because real gangsters that, in wholesaling, right? They move in silence. They let the checks, they let the results speak for itself. They let everything they've done speak for themselves. So I don't go tell you here that, hey, this is how you should cold call. And I don't just say it like that. Like, I say, this is how you should cold call. Actually, you know what? Do a live cold call. See me cold call. And then I show you my skills cold calling. I show you some checks cold calling him. And then you're like, wow, I should listen to him because he's that good talking to sellers over the phone. That's why you listen to me. Like, I let my results speak. And I back up the words. All right. And so that's the thing. A lot of people love talking the talk. You just got to do it. Don't get caught up in proving that you're doing it or proving that you're grinding. Because at the end of the day, yeah, like, you can say you did this. Okay, Lil Wayne. Love Lil Wayne. Oh, insane. Oh, 6 foot, 7 foot. Okay. Ever since a kid, that was blasting my ear. But what I can tell you here is, even if you talk to 30 sellers a day for, let's say, 5 years straight, you haven't gotten a deal. Let's fundamentally have a conversation here. Does it matter that you got nothing? Like, at the end of the day, it's the results that matter, right? So, like, at that point, what do you want me to do? Like, give you a pity certificate? If it doesn't work, we have to recap what we did. I can almost give you with a 99% accuracy there's something wrong that you've done in the situation of why we got to kind of mix some things up and make it a little better. But you just got to work. That's all I can tell you. What is done in the darkness will always be shown in the light. So I think a lot of people keep talking the talk. You gotta walk it. You gotta walk it like you. That's amigos. Walk it like you talk it. But like, you gotta do it. And so a lot of people are saying and posting their grinding. Just get the money. Just get the money. Shut up. Show up. You will shock your friends and family 100 times better. And I'll promise you this, as somebody that is like this, I've had a lot of friends and I call it friends. I ain't gonna say family, right? But they've seen my journey. But a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a while, and I'll pull up with some things, and I'll be nice with it. Some people I haven't seen will come for dinner to my house, and they're like, "Wait, what? Huh? Huh?" That's when people start asking, "How do I get into real estate?" They go, "What? Huh? What? What do you do again?" It's always the funniest one. I just had a family function, and when not getting into it, was some family members' friends that I haven't seen in like 6 years. I don't get into too much, but they're just like, "Huh? What do you do?" It's always funny, but it's always the grind you do. And so stop saying it, just do it. And so I want to leave you off with this. And this is something that hurts a lot of people, but it moves people more than anything. Your life right now and this is for anyone speaking right now. And this is not an insult. I promise you with my heart, this is not an insult to you, but your life right now is an accumulation. It is a summary. It is the total of the choices and actions you've made. Where you're at life right now, right at this present moment that you're watching this, it is where you're at right now financially, spiritually, mentally, whatever it is. And let's put mentally out of there. There's some things out of your control, obviously, right? But for most people, let's talk about financially. If we're talking about wholesaling. You're an accumulation of the choices and actions you have made. How your mind has worked has accumulated into where you're financially at right now. Because where the mind goes, the body will go and the action will go. And this is what are you talking about? You think I'm not grinding? You think, no. What I mean by this is, because this is a true statement, all right? Your life in the next 90 days, 60 days, year, okay? Your life in the next year will be an accumulation. It will be the summary. It will be the total of the choices you make right now. And not just the choices, but the action. So the action you take right now is going to be predicated solely in 1 year from now. Where you're going to be is going to be solely on the action and choices you make right now. So where you're at right now, probably not making any money, or if you're a beginner, right? And that's because the past year you ain't doing much. Maybe just started getting to wholesaling. It's okay. Okay, I'm not calling you a loser for this, right? I mean, I was at this point starting out too. But the point is, a year from now, you want to show up, start making money, making the first 100 grand. You have to start making the choices and the actions right now. I told you what to do. So either you do it or you don't. That is the point. And so what I tell everyone is get to work, make some money. Let's get rich wholesaling real estate, right? So either you get better or you get broke. Make the choice, friends. I truly believe it. So let's answer some questions. Let's see how everyone's doing today. We're excited. We got our big Dallas event coming up on Wednesday, Thursday. And so I'm pumped up for that. We're going to do a big Dallas live stream on Tuesday. Yeehaw! And that's going to be pretty fun. And so we're going to do that. That's going to be pretty cool. And then we'll live stream that. We'll do our event. It's going to be all recorded. And then we will post that on the Flip with Rick YouTube channel. So you guys can always get the information. And it'll be pretty fun. And so I'm always excited and get it going. So let's filter this stuff out real quick. And let's get it going. I want to, when I'm in Dallas, I want to go, oops, what's going on here? Oops, what in the world? Oh, there we go. When I'm in Dallas, I want to, I'm getting a car. So I got to figure out what car I want there. But like, I want to drive around. I think I have about, I don't even know. I want to hit at least 10 houses that I've done JV deals in the past year. And just I just want to drive by and see houses I've JV'd virtually I've never seen before. I think it'd be kind of cool, right? I think it'd be cool to go to like 10 houses that I've JV'd in Dallas County specifically. Maybe I got some in Fort Worth. And just go by them and say, I've never seen this house before. I made 15 grand. That's pretty cool. And so I think that's going to be kind of cool. I think I want to do that probably tomorrow. I got some free time. I'll probably drive by those houses and just say, what's up? Like, what are you doing now? I made 15 grand wholesaling the house. That'd be kind of gangster. But I want to do that. And I think every city in the U.S. I traveled to, I want to go at least one or two houses I've JV'd, right? I think it'd be kind of cool. I've done a lot of virtual wholesaling deals where I think I can do that on a full-time basis. It'll be pretty cool. And so I think I'm pumped up for that, right? We got some deals I'm doing in there currently. I want to go check it out live. I don't know why. I just think it's kind of cool. Maybe some drawing for dollars, reverse drawing for dollars, and see what's going on. But I'm pumped up, guys. I'm excited for it. I think the people are going to get a lot of value from this. I got a lot of really cool stuff that you guys saw. You guys saw the event we did and we posted on the channel, right? It's pretty cool. We're doing the full live premiere of the last event. It's going to be on YouTube. So I just want to tell everyone, again, this is a big deal, I think. So it's going to be it's going to be set up. It's going to be a YouTube premiere. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys understand the difference between a premiere and a live stream, okay? Do you know the difference? between a premiere and a live stream. Okay, it's not gonna be live. It's gonna feel like it's live, but it's not live. And I tell everyone it's not live. It's gonna be premiered, and it's gonna say premiere on it, not live stream. I'm not like a guru that says it's live and it's not live, right? And it's gonna be there, and it's gonna be basically 8 hours. All right, it's gonna be 8 hours of the entire first day of the event that I did 6 months ago. That's pretty gangster, right? 8 hours, the whole event, start to finish, no flop, like nothing in there, right? No, it's 7 hours. I cut out the 1 hour lunch break, right? And boom. And then the next day, it's going to be another 7 hours. Back to back. It's a lot, but you guys can be in the comments. Like it's a live event. Virtually, it's going to be pretty gangster. Nobody else does live events and just post the entire thing because I'm not here to take money. Okay? Here to get rich, make some money. And so it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to be released on Wednesday and Thursday. And so keep your eyes out for that. That's going to be pretty exciting. And yeah, get it going. So what I'm going to do is answer some questions and get it going. And pretty cool. So we're going to be traveling once a year to a different place. And so right now we did basically Dallas. And so that's going to be pretty cool. And then, yeah, we'll get to Houston. I'm probably not going to do Texas next year because why would I do? And why should I do two Texas, right? I'll probably be somewhere else. It's going to be gangsta. So I'm excited. So let's go over some questions, see how I can help the people out and make you the best wholesaler possible. So appreciate the love and support you guys give to me and keep it up. So 6 foot, 7 foot, Lil Wayne. Love Lil Wayne, man. He's the best. So let's keep it going and let's go here. So shout to Zach for putting us on the part-time guy. Guys, I was a part-time wholesaler starting out. Rick was a part-time wholesaler starting out. Like part-time is, I like to sound like a prayer. It's the backbone of wholesaling. But it truly is. And I don't want to get in a whole debate here, but like I truly believe you should not start full-time starting out. And it's a controversial statement, but like I'm always a risk-free guy. That's why I love wholesaling. Like the risk is really no financial loss. Or maybe $200, right? It's not like you invest in a fund and it goes belly up, right? It's an actual like legit zero risk thing. It's not like flipping a house and all that. It's none of that stupid stuff. And so that's the benefit here, right? And so if you're part-time, like you're making 70 grand a year, let's say you're making 50 grand a year, wholesaling on the side, making 5 grand a month, I'm making more wholesaling on the side. Now I go full-time and I can just double it. And like I say with the skills, like you can gain 1% while still working the job and you gain skills and you still don't lose your 401k, your benefits, all these things. And then you can make the transition in when you have a safety net, which is making a lot of money wholesaling. Because if you're at the point where you're making 5K a month wholesaling part-time, you jump in full-time, now you're making 10K a month because you already have the skills and really the marketing systems to go from 5 to 10 because you put all your effort into it. And it's pretty cool. So it's very similar to the concepts that we're going to teach at the event, which is going to be for you guys for free. So I want you guys to understand, like it's my pet peeve. I see gurus on the internet say, well, at the event, we're going to teach this. So this is why you have to spend $4,000 to come. No, yes, it's going to be the event. It's going to be gangster, but it's going to be recorded for you guys. So don't worry about that. But it's going to be pretty cool. And it's the concept to go from 10K a month to 20, 30, 40, 50. There's about 4 stages to scaling. We're going to talk about, but like that's the point. All right. You just got to make the right decisions and you'll be there. Let's see here. Got a 1,400 square foot property on an acre lot about to go under contract for 60 grand. Here's the thing, man. Like that might be a deal. It might not be a deal. I got to look at it. That's it. Daniel, if you're having trouble going to freewholesaling.com, try an incognito tab or clear your cookies. All right? Yeah. All right, let's see what questions we got here. And then I'll do some one-on-ones because I told everyone that, right? Oh, I thought you meant part-time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sunday live streams for my specific people out here. And so everyone asks, well, like, why do you go at 10 p.m. Eastern? Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, I honestly, I do it because it's 7 o'clock for my California peeps. And really like there's not many live streams for those type of people that get off of work and they want to talk to me. And true, I had a lot of people doing well in wholesaling, but like they couldn't talk to me because like it was just always too late. And I said, you know what, let me do a late night one. I'm a little more off hinge on my channel, and I can talk my stuff against gurus a little more. And I revealed something I shouldn't have revealed today, but that's the point, you know. And truthfully, these young kids are always up late. I'm always got to sleep like 6 hours. So like, I mean, if I go to bed at like 12, I'll get up at like 6 or 5, you know? So like, I mean, it's not the end of the world for me. So I can help everyone out. Right. But that's how I am. Like, I'm not telling you to sleep 6 hours. I'm not telling you to sleep 10 hours, but like, it's up to it, what works for me, and just the people need it. I'm here to help everyone out. So yeah, pretty cool. Every Sunday at 10. And so I do want to tell my loyal people here, and I do want to let everyone know in advance. Okay, this isn't me throwing shade or anything like that. But 10 p.m. Eastern, I always go live. And so there are certain days. There's about 4 times a year. Okay, that I can't go live on Sundays, and I'll let you guys know about that. Right? It's either I'm in some crazy country that the howler monkeys are going too loud and I can't do it, and I got no internet. There's no Starlink, or there's crazy situations, right? I've been in the foothills of Mexico and in the weirdest parts. You know, I've had live streams where I've had seals doing their art too loud, but I'll keep going. Let me check my calendar. So I will let everybody know the schedule just for the Sunday live streams. So I'll be good on the 28th. And so it's going to be 7, 8, and probably not 9. So probably I'm going to take, there's going to be 2 weeks off on the 5th and 12th. I might be able to live stream on the 12th. It depends where I'm at. But I'll probably be out for like 10 days. And so I won't be able to do 2. So in May, I'm going to be off for 2 live streams. And that will be it. And then let everyone know in May, I'm basically going to be in Europe for the entire 2 month. I'll be in Europe for like an entire month. And so that's going to be pretty cool. I always wanted to do that. And so I'm actually going with Rick. It's going to be pretty cool. So we're doing a big celebration for something. And so I'll be gone for like an entire month, but I'm still going to live stream. But for 2 weeks out of that month, I'll be out. So unfortunately, you know, it's all business. But so one thing I'll tell you is probably 2 in May, I'll be out for like from May to June, I'll be in Europe. And so we're doing a little vacay, but I'll still be wholesale. I mean, I'll wholesale every single day. So FYI for everyone, but I'll be out for 2 weeks in May. And then we're ramping up for the July 30-day wholesaling challenge, guys. I'm so, oh boy. That's, guys, I want you to understand the 30-day wholesaling challenge we did last year was insane. It was a video every single day, chronologically, how to get your first deal in 30 days. It was insane last year. This year, I went even crazier. And so, like, I sat down I've been sitting down every day and just, I was going crazy. I was just, my knowledge of wholesaling is only getting better. My skills are only getting better. And we're just going more in depth, more crazy on exactly how to get your first deal. Like, you thought last year's 30-day wholesaling challenge was nuts. It's crazy. And so we've been working on that for almost a year now. It's a big project, and we're pumped up. Like small things like probates, like day 12 probates. I had Rick sit down for 3 hours and just spit everything he knows about probates for 3 hours. Okay. 3 hours. 3 hours on probates. We had to chop it up, make it all. But like July's 30-day wholesaling challenge is going to be absolutely crazy. And I'm really excited for it. And so we gotta do that for a little bit, but we'll be all good. And so we're excited. And even if I'm out, Rick can do the live stream for me. And so we're pumped up for that. So we're excited. We're good to go, and we're ready. So let me do some one-on-ones. I want to talk to the people here. I want to see how everyone's doing. So let's hop on the Streamyard link right here. Let's go to Streamyard. There we go. All right. Sounds good. And so you want to hop on there, talk to me, learn from me in wholesaling real estate. We'll talk, and I see how I can do. And yeah, pumped up. So first here we got Dakota, what is up, man? Let me get the audio on so I can hear you. Whoa. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, he hopped off. Got a little scared. If you're scared to make money, run away. That's all I can tell you. Daniel, what's up, man?
So, what's going on?
I haven't talked to you in like a month.
I don't know how you still remember me, bro.
Why don't you talk to me every week? You too busy?
I'll be trying sometimes. I'm not gonna say I hop on. I try to hop on every time, but I actually do be trying sometimes. I just don't be getting on. But I can update you. Huh?
Why can't you talk to me every week and get better? Do you have too many girlfriends? Like, what's the point here?
You don't pick me sometimes, man.
Oh, you're on here.
Okay,
were you on last week?
No. That's my fault.
No excuses. Man. All right. What's up, man? How can I help you out?
Okay, so I can update you real fast on how things is going. I got more organized. I have more follow-ups now, so things is starting to get chaotic. So I got more organized. This last week I got my first land on the contract. Okay. It was a land. I was looking for a house, but a land just fell on my lap. But now that I'm really looking at it, it's right now it's on the contract. But now that I'm really looking at it, it might not be a deal just because it's weird. If you want me to explain that to you, I can explain that more. But the land is weird, so it might not end up being a deal. So I'm gonna have to cancel the contract.
Why isn't it a deal?
So what the issue is about the land is it's at the back, so it's like two parcels, but it's at the back, so that there isn't any road access. I would say it's just a back alley. Yeah. It's about 3,200 square feet.
Is there any like water or sewer hookups on it?
No.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get anything done there.
Yeah. So.
I mean, what was your contract price?
About 3,500.
That's crazy. You can't even give it away at 3,500, then, right?
Yeah, no. So, and I did try, called prop streams, cash buyers, called the Zillow for rents and all that. Everybody I talked to didn't really want it. I mean, I got to a bunch of them. I even, interacted with some good buyers for the future, but the buyers I've talked to so far didn't want them, so it might have to be a no deal. And what was the other thing? This today actually I went on a walkthrough on a house. So negotiating wise, I have this question, right? If the person, because I know how you say go for the no every time, like to start off with. So if the other person is like firm on give me your number, do I want to start off with the no and like if that makes sense?
Emmanuel, do you know you've been through Wholesaling.com, right?
Yeah, I haven't been through the full thing, honestly, but a good amount of it for sure.
I can tell you have it. You know why I can tell you have it?
Yeah.
Because at Wholesaling.com, I say a lot that it covers everything you need to know.
Mm.
And one common objection we get is, give me a number.
Yeah.
And you're asking me, how do I answer that? Wholesaling.com will show you. It's used the car. Have you heard the car analogy? You've had to.
Yeah, but I already walked the property. I already checked it out, and he wants me to make him an offer.
Well, yeah. Is he conditioned?
Yeah, he wants to, sell it. He's motivated. He's ready to get rid of it. So. Okay,
go good cop, bad cop.
Okay, that's the issue because I feel like I can't play that because he wants he just want to. He said literally text me the number and I will let you know. Meaning, I don't think he want to even negotiate. He just want me to give him a number and just he'll let me know if it works or it doesn't work.
We don't negotiate over text.
Exactly, and if he wouldn't pick up my phone either. Like I tried to get him on the phone.
At some point, you gotta get serious, man. This is real estate. This isn't.
Yeah.
This isn't no baby texting type thing.
This is all
right?
today. This is all today, actually, too. So yeah.
I hate to tell you, but like, you give a text, say, "Hey, if you're serious about buying it, you call
Yeah.
me. I'm a legit buyer, and I
Hmm.
don't do business over text. That's not a thing to do. And unless your seller is a 14-year-old girl, there's no point of negotiating
Yeah.
over text, man. Right?
Right.
And you got to be a businessman. You are a businessman, and you negotiate over the phone. It's a proper way of communication. There's no way that you're going to explain why you're at your offer over text.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And so
That's
you
why I
give a
kind of
text
messed up.
and remember, in acquisitions, there's always a push and a pull.
Yeah.
You texting that, it's gonna be a pull. If he doesn't want to play ball, he's not motivated, man.
But if it could really be a good deal, I just still don't stress it, still don't push it.
What is the criteria of a good deal, Emmanuel?
I don't know, but the numbers.
You don't know? You gotta go for wholesale.com. It's in there.
I know.
I'll
but
tell
the
you.
numbers,
I made the course. Number 1, distressed property and or distressed motivated seller.
Checked. Both of them.
He's a motivated seller.
Okay.
If he's motivated, he'd call you. Every $50,000 deal I've done, they would answer my phone call or call me. Where does he live?
In Indianapolis.
In Indiana. Is that where the property is?
Yeah.
And you're virtual?
No, I'm in person. I'm local.
So why don't you go meet him at his house?
Did that this afternoon.
He doesn't want to meet you at his house?
The house I walked is not his house. It was passed down from his father.
Okay, why don't you meet him at the house though?
He doesn't want to meet again. We already met this afternoon. He just wants me to text him my number.
Hold on. Did you meet him at the property today?
Yeah. We both walked the property. Huh?
Why didn't you close him there?
Oh, because I thought I had to use go back to my partner, get my numbers, and then isn't that what we do? Oh shoot. Nah. I feel like that's what. Oh.
Dude, I don't even know what to tell you, man. You fumbled the bag here.
Okay.
You need to go through the course, dude. The point here, man, here's how acquisition rolls. You talk to him. You condition him. You meet him at the house. You close him.
Yeah, because I kind of
feel
feel
like... You get back to him like on the initial phone calls, but you met homeboy there. And so your only way you're going to save this man is you bring him back to the house. I hate to tell you. You got to go back to the house with him.
Okay. Okay.
You're really going to lose out 20 grand because you didn't go through the course. And I'm going to sleep just like a baby tonight knowing that because like we said today, you made the choice. Come on, man. So the only way you're going to save this, we got to save you, man.
Right.
You're going to have to meet him back at the house. Hey, I got 2 more things because my partner Zach told me to.
Okay.
And then right there, I can make a decision and we can go over a number. But I can't get my full number until I see a couple things. Does 4 o'clock work? Don't be like, what time works? Say, it's 4 o'clock work. Don't text him right now. It's too late.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, you have to be assertive and you have to do it.
All right.
This guy's motivated enough. Lord, you need to talk to me every week.
You're right.
Bro, you're stressing me out. Come on, man.
My bad, Zach.
You gotta get this deal done. You
My
can
bad,
save
Zach.
it.
I'm still new at this, so like
You're fine, but like,
yeah.
But you're taking action, and so that's why I'm helping you because you're actually getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, you are improving and you are getting there, and so this is why I'm helping. That's why I'm not giving you a hard time. But like, oh, come on, man. So you're gonna have to save the deal, and so you have to go back, look at
getting back out there.
Look at the roof, and I gotta look at probably the plumbing. I gotta look in the attic. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. The foundation. I want to check some of the foundation. Heck. And at that point, then you close them right there. You have to.
Okay.
That's all you can do at this point, man.
Okay. I'll get to work then tomorrow.
You need to.
Yeah. And do you agree with the land? From just cancel it, just go ahead and cancel it, or what do you think I
Can you
should
build
do?
anything on it?
Huh?
Can you build anything on that land?
It's about 3,200 square footage. So decent size, I guess.
And if you have the time, try to reach out to some more. Can you build a nice house on there? Is it a nice area to build a new construction house?
Area, probably not. The
Or
neighborhood
not?
is not. It's not too fancy.
It's gonna be tougher, man. I
Yeah.
mean, see if you can find a Section 8 buyer that likes to build those. But if not, it's gonna be a tougher deal, man.
Okay. And one last thing. When I, go through my buyers on say PropStream, do I, you know, filter it out to cash buyers who recently bought land or who recently bought houses, just to be more specific,
So
or
what you're gonna
both?
do is you're gonna find people that bought vacant lot property for
Okay.
cash that owns
Vacant
at least
lot.
3 properties.
Wait, say that last part again.
Yeah. So what you're gonna do is find people that are cash buyers, vacant residential land,
Okay.
and on the ownership information, you're gonna find owns a minimum of 3 properties.
Okay.
So it should be all in there.
Sweet. Okay.
And then get to work, man.
Yes, sir.
You can still save your deal, okay? But you can save it. And
I'm
so
gonna try. I'm gonna try.
bro,
I
you're not
have.
going to try. You will.
I will.
You can't be saying them sorry words. Try. You will.
Yeah, I will.
You will do
Definitely.
your best to save the deal. I'm not
So
saying you're
I
going to
would.
guarantee it, but we're going to try our best here.
Yeah, I'll try my best. And things I've been, I want to say thank you because you have been helping me a lot so far. Like, I have been seeing some more, speak progress. I have a walkthrough Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with 3 different houses. So I'm reaching a lot more people now, just following you. So
You're doing work. You're hustling. I'm
yeah,
proud of you. You're getting it done, and you are going to make mistakes. Okay, and this is a mistake you made, but it's not the end of the world. And I think you could save the deal if you do it right. And so the problem is, the truth is, you can't lowball a guy and make $30,000 overtaxed. And I
yeah,
want you to make 30 grand. We had Marvin in the Facebook group make $30,000, and so I want you to be the next guy like that. There's no chance you're doing that over text, and I want you to make a lot of money. Okay,
definitely.
so go do it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
All right, keep it up. Oh boy, come on. Go through freewheeling.com, guys. You got this. You got this. Tyree, what's up, man? You're muted.
How you doing, Zach?
I'm blessed, man. How are you?
Good. So I'm a new wholesaler. I just well, I'm not technically new, but I've been on and off with it for like the last 4 years. But like it was always something personal that like kind of helped me up with it. But yeah. So lately I just been pulling a lot of leads. I'm actually in Baltimore, Maryland right now. So,
Okay.
but I don't have a vehicle at the time, so I can't kind of like drive for dollars. But I tried to do it virtually. But the maps is for 2019. So I was like, I'm gonna just pull a government list like code violations.
What's that? 2019?
The Google Maps, like for drop virtually.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's kind of a little bit too old or so.
Bro, I virtually drove for dollars in Baltimore, man. It's crazy. I mean, you gotta do Baltimore County at this point. Like the city of Baltimore, it's just a lot of buyers don't like. They like the outskirts, man. Now a lot more.
I actually, I grew up in Baltimore my whole life, so like it's very like, but the outskirts. I currently just moved on like the outskirts of Baltimore, and I do be saying like I have like a good eye for like certain houses and stuff like that. So I do
Baltimore, man, you can make a ton. I know a couple guys making really good money, and as you know, the secret is cheap housing with low crime rates. It's always the best ones.
Okay.
But dude, I used to virtually drive for dollars and have my VAs do that. I was like, oh, we're gonna clean up, and they just have all these boarded up houses of driving for dollars, man. I'm like, I thought there was gonna be a lot of money. There's no money in that, and so I learned the deals I virtually have done there are just like these like they're good areas that should always be perfect. And then there's that nasty type house. And so
Yeah.
I study a lot of the crime statistics there, and really the areas that are nicer with that are cheap but low crime rate's always the best.
Okay. Yeah. So like, okay. So yeah, I just been basically just pulling like the government list low. Like I found out how to pull the code violations online.
Mhm.
Basically, so I just been doing that just for Baltimore, but I've been just doing it virtually, like for other cities, because I currently just lost my job, but
Okay.
I needed to that because I've been started for like 2 weeks now. Like I've been pulling leads, trying to get started, and that happened. So I think it just happened for a reason. So I'm just full time doing it. So I've been pulling leads all week, and I pulled at about 1,500 this week, like just driving for Dallas. So I'm driving for Dallas right now in Fort Wayne, St. Joseph County, Little Rock, Arizona, and yeah, Baltimore. I'm just doing code violations, but driving for Dallas, I seen like they maps is more updated, and I did like my research for the zip codes and the cash buys and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So yeah,
I'll
but
be honest with you. I like virtual drawing for dollars, but if you can, I hate to say this publicly, man. I'll whisper it. But if you can do code violations in like Little Rock, Arkansas,
yeah, I
that'd
was
be
just
way
thinking
better than
about that.
virtual drawing for dollars. Like the government lists in those areas, you do way better than the virtual drawing for dollars.
Yeah, I got that written down on my whiteboard too. That's what I was gonna do this week. So just pull a code violations for the same cities, cause yeah. But I had another question. Do you think St. Joseph County? But I mean, I did my own little numbers with it. I think it's actually a good county. But St. Joseph County in Indiana, do you think like that's kind of like a good market? Or
St. Joseph's going to be, is that Fort Wayne?
I think I think it is.
St.
I'm not
Joseph.
sure.
St.
I know it's close
Is
to
that
it.
going to be like South State? Yeah, that's South. Oh no, yeah. I let me be honest with you.
So like the crime rate, or like far as like what?
Oh boy, I'll be honest with you. You got to stay away from Scary Gary, dude. South Bend Scary Gary gets. I call it Scary Gary, man, because I'm not
Okay.
saying anything bad, but like people tell you,
So
uh,
St. Joseph County is Gary, Indiana, or
it's Indiana, man. But like it's Indiana,
okay.
so it's it's kind of like those areas, man, that like you just want to avoid.
Okay.
South Bend ain't gonna be this
Yeah, it looked
fast,
real rough around there when I was doing
dude.
virtual
It's
dollars.
South Bend, South Bend and Gary, man. Like I thought those are like, dude, this is insane.
Yeah,
And I was
I
like,
pulled a lot of
it's
leads
not.
from there for yeah, I've been pulling a lot of leads, so I'm like, okay, I could get something around here, but
I'll be honest, man. Like the only nice part about that area is Notre Dame, and it's all rich kids coming there, and
um,
the campus is nice. Everything around there is not cool. It's weird, man. It's like Wisconsin, like that Milwaukee area. Milwaukee's okay, but like go South Milwaukee, man, it gets a little rough there, and it's weird because like you feel like they're good areas, but there's not. So St. Joseph's County is unfortunately it's a no go for me.
okay.
It's too rough of an area, and
So
it's
okay,
just
well,
being honest.
so when I am doing virtual driving for dollars in like different cities, like I need to really focus on, not like mainly focus on it, but focus on the crime rate a little bit more, just to make sure like I'm in a pretty decent area. Or
I wouldn't say that because like it's South Bend's an exception. It hits all my rules perfectly. But dude, if you spent 10 hours in South Bend wholesaling and 10 hours in Fort Wayne, you're gonna find a way big difference. And there's nothing on paper that I can tell you to show it. It's just
okay,
when you do it, you get better results. I don't know why. A lot of like St. Louis is like that too. Like if you go like I think it's West St. Louis is way better than like there's some other areas just don't work. And so you just gotta figure it out. But
okay.
really, South Bend, Gary, I'd avoid, and then higher crime areas in Milwaukee, I would avoid. But like outside of that, you're good. There's plenty of money to be made, dude. You can't outside of St. Joseph County, you got some really good picks there. So
and
I think
and and another thing, so I basically got a strategy now, since I'm doing this full time basically. So do you think like driving for dollars, like pulling anywhere from like 1,000 to about 1,500 leads a week, like job for that? You think that's like I'm moving at a good rate, or and actually contacting that same like 1,000, like at least contacting anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 people a week? Like, do you think that's like a good rate or
I mean, you should contact as many people as.
possible?
Yeah, I mean, you should contact as many people as you can reach out to.
Yeah, that's what I was
Don't
thinking.
be the
Like,
guy saying, I'm gonna do 5,000 and you can only do 2,000, right? Do as
right.
many as you can.
Okay. All right. And, let me see. Oh, about the digital bandit signs. Like, I know you said like post them in like different Facebook groups and stuff like that and Craigslist, but like, um, yeah, could you like, I forgot my question for the bandit signs, but I know
Post
I got
them.
a concern.
Post them.
Okay.
Post them a little rock. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I
Have
was
the
thinking.
AI do it for you and just post it. Sometimes get taken down. You have to do a bit of figuring out exactly how the algorithm works on there. But most of the time, you remove the emojis. You have a nice title. You should be good.
Yeah, so yeah, that's basically it. I'm just starting out like actually doing it because I've been like for the last 4 years. I'm only 22 years old, but since I was 18, like I've been had a passion for real estate, loved it. Like I grew up watching HGTV, DIY, like my whole life. I played football, but I live in Baltimore City, so kind of got caught up in some stuff. But I fell back into like my passion with real estate. But the last 4 years, it kind of been my personal life just been up and down. So it kind of hindered me a little bit, but everything just falling in place now. I feel like as I could see it. So yeah, just basically that. And yeah, so I'm just doing cold calling only marketing right now. I was going to do text messages, but I think cold calling is my best way to go and just try to call as many people as I can for real. So
That's it. Have authority. Have a smile on your face. You're good to go, man. I mean,
yeah,
honestly, like, don't be afraid if you have to get a job. Like, you can still wholesale on the side. Like, it ain't gonna be the end of your world, man. And
right.
it's not a badge of shame because I got my first deal while working a job. Rick did the same thing. Like, it's not a bad thing. So don't feel like this is all or nothing.
No,
I
no,
think a lot of people put that, but like, don't think of it as like the end of the world. Like, keep it up. I promise. Like, this is a marathon, not a sprint.
right.
But I mean, if you got the opportunity, go hit it up right now, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Like situation that happened because I was cold calling while I was at my job. Still, I was cold calling. I talked to a few sellers, but most of them said no or like the number was out of service or whatever. But yeah, this week I'm actually got more time to call more people and have everything organized in my sheets, Google Sheets and stuff like that. And yeah, so that's basically all I wanted to talk about. But I'm on my journey, and yeah, I want to be back on here every week to just give you an update, like weekly, on my how I'm doing and stuff like that. For us, that so
All right. Well, let's get it, man.
I
Take
appreciate
the
you.
action. You got this. Proud of you. Keep it up.
Appreciate you.
Awesome. Love to see him go. I love to see people like that. You see Tyree there, then you see Emmanuel who says he's going to do it, then he does it. Tyree's he can do the same exact thing, man. Do it. Say you're going to do it, then do it. Show up. The results always speak for themselves. So keep it up. Love to see it. Roland, what's up?
Hello.
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 Hi.
Can you hear? I had a quick question real quickly. I know you're probably not gonna say yes to this, but I thought I might as well try. I'm 17, but I have nobody to close a deal for me, and I can't get my parents to because they don't think that like wholesaling is real. So just for one time, so I can prove to them that it is real, I was wondering if you could close a deal for me and we could JV.
Yeah, where are you out of?
I'm in Texas, but like I'm in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
Are you going virtually wholesale?
Yeah.
Okay. Do it.
Really? You'll like sign the deal for me? Because I can't legally do it because I'm 17. Not
Sure.
using
I'll
it.
sign it for you.
Oh, thank you. That's like the only question that I
And
really
then
had.
guess what? If I screw you out of $5,000, then you can make a video on how I did it, and then I can ruin my millions of dollars of reputation. And so I got a lot more to lose than you. And so
Yeah.
I think it's a win-win. Yeah,
Thank you
if it's
so
a good
much.
deal, go ahead. It's got to be a
And
deal,
thank you.
though, right? I ain't
Yeah,
saying I ain't signed no sorry deal, dude.
Yeah, I promise. I'll try like everything in my power just to make sure that's a really good deal for you. I promise I won't disappoint you.
Okay. Well, I got you.
Thank you.
But whoa, you ain't getting on this one easy.
Oh,
You need to hop back on and tell me you're doing the work.
yes, sir.
And the only way I'm going to know you get a deal signed is when you hop on here and talk to me.
Yes,
I'm going to remember Roland, who's supposed to get me a deal.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
And then, wait, can we hold on?
Sorry. Sorry.
So if we make 10 grand, we split it. I make 5, you make 5.
Mhm.
Will I be able to talk to your parents about your $5,000?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna be really mean now. I'm gonna be like, okay, put it in your hand. Let your parents hold it. Parents hold it. Okay, how much? Let's count together, and I'm gonna have ones. I'm gonna send you $5,000 of ones, and we're gonna have your parents count 5,000 ones together. And
Yeah.
I'll say, stop counting when you believe this is real money, and we're gonna keep going. All right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Simple as that, man. So keep it up. You got this. If your parents don't believe in you, I believe in you. So let's get it going. Let's do a deal. Come back on and let's get some money, man.
Thank you.
Go to wholesaling.com.
I have.
All right. Keep it up. I got you in
Thank
your corner. Let's go. It goes out for any kid like watching out here. You need help? You want to get some deals? Let's do it. Your parents don't believe in you. I promise you. I promise anybody watching this. Your mom don't believe in you. Your dad don't believe in you. Your sister, your husband, your wife, whoever it is, they don't believe in you. Show up, pull up with $10,000 in $100 bills. And just let them say, oh, I don't believe you after all that money. Or a check personally signed by a lawyer at a title company with your name with $10,000. Tell them, is this real? Is this legit? Come on. They will shut up. They won't say a dang word to you. I promise you. Okay? Whew. If you husbands out here can ever be right with your wife and she says wholesaling's not real, you're gonna be right this time. Prove them wrong. So guys, you know what to do. Juan, what is up, man? Juan.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
There we go. What is up,
Sorry
man?
about that. Hey, what's going on, Zach?
Any more deals for me?
Man, I had a couple fall through, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. I'm actually working on something, and I'm going to be talking to her tomorrow, see if she finally signs it. So that'll be a pretty good one.
Good stuff.
Sorry about that if I'm breathing heavy. I was running with my dog, so I had to get on here.
All right.
So, yeah, man. So I've been, doing obviously cold calling and doing specialty lists, and I did kind of go away from Oklahoma because it was a little bit harder after a certain amount of months that I've been doing it full time. So I did target more specialty lists in North Carolina, in a city in North Carolina, and it's been working pretty well. My other question was, since, cold calling's been, kind of a drag for me, I'm not going to lie, because I've been doing it now, maybe 7 to 8 hours consistently since July. And I've gotten deals from that, it's been pretty well, but I do have.
I know
Yeah.
you showed me some of the deals you did when you come on every 4 months to talk to me.
Yeah, so it's like, it works, it definitely works. It just, I have a little bit of capital now, not a lot, but I have enough to, basically do direct mail. So I wanted to try out direct mail with the letters. I just wanted to kind of ask, I know the postcards, the ROS, they do have some, they have, pretty good, obviously with the volume that you send out too, they have pretty good response rates. But where would you say the postcards and the letters would, like, what would the response rates be for
Give me
either
straight,
or?
Juan. What's your budget?
For each month, probably like about like three grand, per
$3 grand?
the,
Okay, that's a different conversation.
yeah, probably
I thought you were gonna be like 200 or 300. Okay. What market?
This would be in North Carolina, but I was also kind of considering to do it in that Oklahoma market that I was doing it in because cold calling wasn't as effective
At
there.
last, you did a probate deal at last, right? You talked to me?
Yes. Probate
Where was
deal.
that deal at?
That was in Tulsa.
Okay. And there's North Carolina. Have you done any deals in North Carolina?
No, but I've only been at it for 3 weeks, and I've thrown out at least last Friday. It's been 7 offers, no accepted. This last lady, she's going through pre-foreclosure and just has a lot of debt. So she
Where in
wanted her
North Carolina?
attorney to, huh?
Where in North Carolina?
Greensboro.
Here's my problem, man. It's like we have a proven market and we have an unproven market to be doing direct mail. I'm never going to tell anyone to do direct mail on an unproven market. That's
Got
my
it.
issue. And
Okay.
I don't like anyone saying direct mail unless they've done 5 deals.
Okay.
Because we need stats showing this is actually working before we actually start going all in on it, right? And so
yeah, true.
that's our issue. The problem with direct mail, man, it's not cold calling, it's not texting. It's a little more high risk, high reward. It's a little more of a big boy game, right? That's why we have our own separate course. That's why we explain why you should or shouldn't get in direct mail, all these things, right? And so
Yep.
I'm going to tell you should probably do Oklahoma because it's just proven. I hate to tell you.
Yeah.
I hate that. If you're going to spend $3,000, I cannot, in good conscience, tell you to do it in an unproven market.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
you're going to have to do it in an unproven market. And I'm going to tell you, postcards are going to be way better than letters. I don't know who's putting letters in your head, man, but unless it's a probate letter, and we don't even like ROS probate letters. We don't really do those, right? We have letters for at Mailing Master. We have mailers. We have letters for ROS, but it's really, you should just do a regular probate letter that we have for free at freewheelsing.com. That's for like if you told me you had a $200 or $300 budget. That's what I'd tell you to be doing. And honestly, that's probably going to be what you should be doing, honestly. But it's really up to you. I would say if you are going to spend $3,000 and you haven't done 5 deals, you got to do Tulsa, and that's statistically that you're going to be your best option.
Because right now that's where I'm at. I'm at 5 in that area.
I would do Tulsa, man.
The other question with that, right? This is kind of where I'm like caught in a rough place because for me, I'm in Southern California. I'm in Orange County, LA County area, so it's like
Juan, why are you telling me things I already know? I know this.
So it's like I wish I could do driving for dollars, but it's like my only option is virtual, you know. So like Tulsa is like that's where I'm like scratching my head a little bit because I'm like, man, why? Like since late July, I've been like going at it with cold calling, and I'm like, well, like how is it not that I'm getting consistently at least a deal every month, you know? So that's where I'm like, okay, I'm doing everything right.
I mean, it's tough. What's your contact? How many contacts a month are you getting from 7 hours?
A month. I have it written down because we kind of split times, me and my business partner. But I mean, usually I try to hit at least, outbound dials. I mean, it's probably like around 1,200 or 1,500. And it's about like maybe like
contacts.
So it's about like 90 contacts a day, something like that.
I have 1,200.
Yeah, about like
you're getting
90.
like a 9% contact rate.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
I wouldn't accept that. I mean, I'm almost on spam numbers at that point, dude. You're single digits, that ain't good. We got to make a switch.
Okay. Well, what would you suggest at that point then? If it's like, I'm switching out the numbers, I'm doing call tools and I'm switching out the numbers, and then it's like I'm registering the numbers as well before I even call them.
What's your skip tracing?
I'm doing Deal Machine.
Okay, that's good skip tracing. So if you're the right dialer out there, I mean, one thing I will tell you to do, and this is my favorite dialer, but this is the most dialer that's just like 0 problems. I would just try Mojo. Just for a month. Just for 1 month. Try Mojo, see if your contact rate goes up.
That's actually something I was considering.
Try it.
I've been hearing that. Okay. So that should because
why not?
That's the only thing.
You're gonna cost you any more money. 1 month.
That's the only thing that I'm thinking, Zach, is like because I'm pretty confident on the phone.
Do I talk about that company?
You do?
I do.
Oh, Mojo? No, you don't. You don't talk about.
No,
Mojo.
not Mojo. I'm talking about the other one.
Call tools? No, you don't. You don't at all.
Why don't I talk about it?
I mean, now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Don't talk about
I'm
it.
seeing it. Yeah,
Read
I'm
between
seeing
the
it
lines.
now. Yeah, I got you.
Read
Got
between
you.
the
No,
lines.
I think
Zach
that's the only
Tyler?
thing that.
Mojo.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing I could think of. So I think you do have a point. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that and see how it goes. I'm gonna switch it out tomorrow and go from there.
Come on, Juan. You're the MMA guy. If the fight ain't going well round one, you're gonna still keep doing it, or you're gonna adjust?
No, Insanity's doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting a different result.
You're gonna adjust. So you need to adjust here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, keep it up, man. And
Hey,
hop
thanks,
on.
man.
Even if you only talk to me every 6 months, I still remember you. So
No, man,
hop on
I'm
and keep
gonna
going.
switch that up. I'm gonna switch it up, and then I'll let you know how the results go, because that's the only thing I could think that's the issue.
All right. Well, hopefully I don't talk to you in 6 more months. Hopefully hop on a couple weeks. You tell me how it's going, and let's get it going.
I promise I will, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Keep it up.
Take care, man. Bye.
All right. Boom. All right, guys. Well, I got to hop off here, but I really appreciate it. If you want to learn wholesaling for free, go to freewholesaling.com, and I'll see you guys on the next stream live from Dallas. And appreciate it, guys. Make sure you like this video and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.